The pro-cannabis campaign led by Smart and Safe Florida, Jason's favorite, is in a strong position, having amassed 71.8 million as of mid-August, according to the latest data from Florida Division of Elections. The substantial war chest largely comes from Kim Rivers and her True Leaf team, one of the state's largest medical marijuana companies, which has contributed nearly 65 million total to that effort, including a recent 7 million injection after the other side started popping them dollars too. Open Secret noted that in June, the Smart and Safe campaign had raised more than any other marijuana-related ballot measure committee in a single election cycle in U.S. history, and is the most funded measure of 2024. Why can't we get that kind of money into federal lobbying, man? Come on, True Leaf. Selfish. On the other side, opposition to Amendment 3 is led by two political action committees, Keep Florida Clean Incorporated and Florida Freedom Fund, both which are chaired by James Uthmeyer, DeSantis's chief of staff and former campaign manager when the governor ran for president. Think there's not a connection between that and the Ken Griffin money? Think again, you know where it came from. These PACs have raised $14.5 million collectively, a fraction of the funds amassed by the pro-cannabis side. The opposition fundraising efforts recently received a shot in the arm when Citadel CEO Ken Griffin contributed $12 million to the Florida Freedom Fund, which is also raising money to defeat Amendment 4, a constitutional measure to limit government interference with abortion. Because abortion has everything to do with cannabis legalization, right? They're all connected. Save the children. Another donation to the cause came from prominent Democrat. Yes, a Democrat's getting in this joint too.
Of course it was.
Pradeep Rick Asnani. I don't know where the Rick came from there, but president of Cornerstone Solutions, who gave $1 million to defeat both ballot amendments reported by the Orlando Sentinel on Tuesday. Asnani's donation did not sit well with the Democratic colleagues of him. And Mac Bernard, a former Palm Beach County commissioner, said that he personally authorized $70,000 transferred from his friends of Mac Bernard committee to Asnani's committee in July prior to Asnani's donation to DeSantis. It's a lot of money being thrown out. It just seems like a pissing contest out there, man. Bernard said that he assumed Asnani was giving the money to a committee that supported Democratic candidates and causes, including both the abortion and marijuana amendments. Here's what he said. I was shocked to learn that he transferred $1 million to an entity that is against Amendment 3 and Amendment 4. Why would you be shocked? You know, it's politics. Two polls released last week show differing results for the legalization initiative. A Florida Atlantic University poll found that the amendment falling short of the 60% support needed to pass, with 56% in favor. However, a significant number of voters remain undecided. USA Today, Suffolk University poll indicates stronger support at 63%, with only 3.2% of the voters undecided. I mean, it looks like it's going to be, they're going to have the people of Florida win this thing in a landslide. My question is this, for you guys more in touch with these politicians and stuff like that, like, why are you just burning people's donations, man? This money, they're just burning this money, and DeSantis is going to lose again. Like, what's the fucking point? You're just you are literally stalling progress, and you're keeping people's access to medicine like on the back burner here. All it's going to do is embolden the trap. Money's still going to continue flowing, and it's all going to be blamed on the weed industry once again. Cannabis has nothing to do with abortion, especially in this case. So I just don't get it. People who are going to misappropriate $1 million of funding that was supposed to go to one initiative and put it against another initiative, why would you not just vote for the other side? I don't get it. But I'm not tethered to Republicans or Democrats at all. So maybe you guys can help me figure this whole thing out. I'm Rico Lamitte, the dopest dad on the street for High 9 News. What do you think about this one, Jason? It's your favorite state? and they're just wasting people's money on a bunch of bullshit.
I mean, are they really wasting money?
Yeah.
So it looks to me like they're just tricking off.
What it is every layer of these organizations, whether it's a PAC, whether it's whatever other fundraising organization, they all have their own management scheme, right? So if you raise whatever $1.5 million and you're donating $1 million, what happened to that $0.5 million? That's going
out in fees
of all these people.
That's going out in fees.
Exactly. It's going salaries, whatever. People are being enriched off of this on both sides, and that's why they don't care.
Why would you still support somebody who is consistently doing this shit? Like that's my question. Like I've never donated to any like political PACs or anything like that. So I'm just trying to
political PACs are the best.
From you guys,
political PACs are the best.
I'm just trying to learn from you guys. If you
they're better than spray packs.
That's for sure. Yeah. That is 100% for sure.
I don't know, man. I might take the spray pack over if it meant we could get super PACs out of politics. I'll take the spray pack.
Exactly.
I'll smoke one. I'll take one for the team and smoke one spray pack if we can overturn Citizens United and get rid of super PACs.
That ain't happening. That ain't zero chance of happening.
Over the spray perps.
Yeah, I'm admitting my ignorance on this. I'm just hoping that you guys can help me. Like I try to understand like what's the fucking point if these people, if you're donating for one cause and
I'll tell you,
pissing it
so
away
you can
on
follow the
cause.
money, Rico. That's why.
So you understand that why super PACs exist.
No, I'm saying like why would you still support somebody who's like literally taking your money and pushing it over to something else?
Like the guy in the article you mentioned was Pradeep or Rick or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The guy. Well, first of all, you can't trust him. He took an anglicized name as his nickname. Like that's already suspicious right off the bat.
Right.
That's like that. No, that's literally that's on some Bobby Jindal. Like
that's his English name, bro. That's his English name.
Yeah.
Bro. Stop.
And what relationship do English and Indian people have, Jason? Please tell me about the history.
Let me put it to you like this. When I go, hold on a second. No. Because when I go to China, I have a Chinese name. So it doesn't make.
What's your Chinese
What's your Chinese name?
Shijun.
Shijun.
Okay.
I'm just gonna call you that from now on. All right.
So I don't think that this is out of the anything for this guy to be called Rick. That's just ridiculous.
He can be called whatever he wants. I'm just
especially by your guys' definitions.
Let's talk a little bit more about the article, a little less about this guy's middle name. So Ken Griffith is worth $38 billion, and he gave $12 million.
A drop in the bucket.
To put that in perspective for our viewers, that's like if I had just gotten my most recent paycheck and I saw somebody and they were like, hey, brother, can you spare a little bit of money for a cup of coffee and a sandwich? And I did a good thing and I gave him $20. So Ken Griffith probably got asked by somebody who he already had a relationship with. And this was like a little, whatever.
We know how that all happened.
Ken Griffith, we already covered that shit. Like he knew DeSantis was losing the presidential campaign, and he did not contribute to the presidential campaign. And I'm pretty sure this is money just earmarked for DeSantis's presidential campaign that it was left over and he gave it to him.
Exactly.
I don't know if it was necessarily earmarked. I think this is more like, hey, I'm going to need this from you as governor, and so we're gonna go and we're gonna fight this battle together. We're gonna be allies on this. That makes more sense to me.
Which is the point of a super PAC.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I don't want to throw all my money in there. I don't want to do it all by myself. But you 10 guys sitting around this table right now, we all agree. So you guys all got 150 grand.
Shout out to Citizens United, right?
Shout out to Citizens United. Yeah, because all citizens should be united.
They should.
All entities should be counted as entities, not people.
Corporations are people too, Yarrow.
Oh, man.
Just saying.
I don't know, man.
Anybody
who just pisses away my money, like you guys.
But it's not your money. It's their money.
I'm asking more directly.
I don't get it.
Republicans on the stage right now. When you give your money to Donald Trump and know that he's fucking pissing it away, why
I don't believe that he's pissing it away. He's spending it on what he needs to spend it on. I don't believe that he's pissing it away. I don't buy that for a second.
Selling knockoff Supreme shoes.
I mean, listen, I like Nike. You might like Adidas. Just because you spend your money on Adidas, that's your fucking money. Spend it how you want to spend it. Spend your money and support. That's why I get pissed off at people who do business with people they don't like. Like, you spend your money, you vote with your dollars. Like, if you believe in a cause, you should, and you have a right to put the money that you worked your ass off for behind said cause. Why is it anybody else's business? Don't go through my bank account. I'm not going through yours.
Well, that's an interesting point to make about Ken, because if we really want to talk about why does he have so much money to begin with? Citadel has engaged in all sorts of market manipulation, securities fraud over the past few years. So, I mean, that's a whole nother question, Jenny. You said that's his money that he earned rightfully, legally. Like, I would make the argument that was not legally earned, and actually that's ill-gotten gains that was taken off the backs of retail investors.
Okay.
Well,
so
maybe
Yarrow. I say, like, I got this money from trapping, right? I amassed all this money from trapping, and I can't go support a candidate with it because it was ill-gotten gains.
I mean, I think the point to be made is
technically
there's not really a victim if you're trapping, right? Like, you're providing a product that
there's a victim.
Want. Who's the victim? The legal dispensary?
Whoever's the sucker that's buying from you.
Why? You could be trapping good quality product.
I always trap good quality product. I don't do it anymore. God damn. All right, moving on.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of super PACs. Super PACs are definitely needed, and that's how a lot of people's voices are able to be heard. You know, and
disproportionately amplified.
Yeah, I love what
I mean, you could say, I mean, super PACs exist for both sides. It's not like only Republicans have super PACs. So,
yeah, but they only exist for the moneyed side. So separate from your political perspective, it does not create a level playing field for democracy where the notion is one person, one vote.
I think it does. Because it allows people.
Disproportionately amplifies people's vote based off of how big their pocketbook is.
I totally disagree.
Explicitly.
Totally disagree with that. It allows people to express their First Amendment right as far as freedom of speech in regards with individual candidates and with individual issues, and that's what it does.
It seems like this super PAC that we're talking about right here in Florida is 100% against getting weed for the people, to the people.
Oh, I see what you did there.
No, it's reminiscent of antebellum days, war, or even Reconstruction days when your voting rights were dictated by whether or not you own property.
No,
that's what it's giving.
We're not going down this rabbit hole. We're going to go to a commercial. We're going to be right back.